Hello everyone and welcome back to part 4 of Robert's Rebellion. We are playing as House Lannister here in Crusader Kings 3 for the first time. If you missed the last episode, we have finally joined the war, and we joined at a pretty inopportune time, should I say, because we joined on Robert's side, and pretty much as soon as we got into it, we started to lose a great amount of battles. You can see how much our war score has been affected by that. And right now we're actually losing the war. And we are in a very bad position. The Targaryens outnumber us in terms of soldiers, and we are currently stuck in a battle here in Wendwater Fort. Wendwater Fork, my bad. The Battle of Wendwood, 26,000 Baratheon men led by Robert himself, and we are engaging against 56,000 Targaryen loyalists. I can't expect that this will go too well. We do have 7,000 more joining up with us, but I don't think it'll make much of a difference. So let's unpause and see how this goes. We also have another force up here. Sorry for that cut, guys. Anyways, as I meant to say, you might notice that there is a kind of change in quality in terms of the graphics. I have lowered the quality preset too low because the frame rate was dropping a lot while I was trying to record this, and that's really not the best way to play, so I'm just going to keep it like this, and hopefully it'll stay stable enough that the game isn't lagging terribly while I'm recording. Anyways, the Traveling Bard. Landil, an itinerant bard popular with the common folk, has arrived at my court. A local landowner encouraged him to seek me out so that he might perform for myself and my household. Prior to the performance, he came to me to ask what sort of music would be most pleasing to my ears. And of course, this is what we're going to say. Sing of the valor of House Lannister. Very Tywin answer, if I should say so. And we get well-known dynasty either way. All it affects is how much stress we lose. Just 10 gold. Should be easy enough. Landil's performance went over swimmingly, with not a single member of my household left unimpressed. Beyond the specific ballad I'd requested, Landil played many more gorgeous tunes, much to everyone's delight. A splendid evening indeed. Very nice. While the war rages on in the Crownlands, we're just having nice parties and listening to bards and Casterly Rock, just enjoying ourselves. Ah yes, you're recovering supplies, that's what you're doing. In 5 days will improve. Okay. The Legacy of the Builder. Okay, we continue this event. While walking around one of the older parts of the castle, I noticed a single brick laying on the floor, just stopping myself before I stubbed my toe on it. Strange, I said to myself as I looked to find where the brick fell from. There, a missing brick just below the window. I'll have to have a chat to the builders about inspecting the rest. As I put the brick back, I can't help but to think of Brandon the Builder, the greatest builder to ever live. The legendary architect built the wall, the lordship of Winterfell, and much more, if the legends are to be believed. This is not what I thought it was, actually. We haven't started this event. And I don't think I've done it before. I don't think it's going to be either of these two. Maybe to make the county a better place could be something for Tywin, to be fair, but I don't think he really wants to be a better person. Yeah, maybe we just want to learn architecture, I guess. 24% chance we get the trait architect, 18% or 16% chance of some stewardship lifestyle experience, 32% chance of a little less stewardship lifestyle experience, and then a chance of getting confident organizer and useful insights. Okay, let's do it. And, well, we got some stewardship points, which is not too bad because we can now invest into one of these. And I think we're definitely going to go for War Profiteer, increase our monthly income by 10% while we're at war, which is very handy right now. There you go, a ton of supplies they just got. Okay, so we're just about to lose the Battle of Wendwood. Might be time. We send this army of Forley Prester over to the Red Keep. Oh, come on. Can I not march into King's Landing? Huh. Do I need to go for one of these entries? I actually don't know how it works, sieging King's Landing here in CK3. Guess just like that. We are apparently going to suffer attrition, though, even trying to get in. But let's go for it anyways. Hopefully that will force the Targaryens to take their troops up north. Offer of knight tutelage to the implicable Lord Tywin Lannister. I'd like to arrange for your courtier Armand Prester to become the squire of Robin Perrin. Didn't we just accept for him to be squired by someone? I guess not. He's not the best. And who are you? Lord of Float River. A tiny lord of the Pipers. No, I'm gonna decline. Really too small a house for that. Alright, we've lost the Battle of Wendwood. And that has... oof. Another minus 20%. The war score is really tumbling now. Yeah, this is not looking so good, guys. Not going to lie. This 10,000 is retreating to the Great Fork to join up with Forley Prester. March to the Red Keep. 4 years it'll take him. Still just having some men there will hopefully draw some attention. I'll send you here to Riverhilt. Oh, come on. If you'll be so kind. And you can just try to regroup, resupply a bit, and hopefully recoup some men. Targaryens are just splitting their forces here and trying to siege back all the land we've taken. That's not too much of a problem right now. Oh, and here comes some reinforcements. Very nice. Tasting the ground, almost. Riding the wilds near Castle Rock is a simple, pleasurable part of life as Lord of the Westerlands, something I can enjoy, in solace or with my entourage, when the day-to-day of rule grows too much. Lost in my thoughts, I almost fail to notice when my steed catches sight of something threatening small reptile and goes to buck. Quickly taking a firmer grasp of the reins, I calm her. Our ride continues. Okay, we almost fell off our horse, but we didn't, and we lost some stress because of that, I guess. Very nice. I'm not sure what the Baratheons are doing there. And this army is gathering very close to the Targaryen host. We don't need a loan. Don't really want the advice. Thank you. Let's train Davin a little further. Oh, strategy, 89% chance of success, so let's do that. Davin and I trained in strategy today. A knight must know some military strategy after all. During our training session, Davin showed a thorough understanding of the material I was teaching. I was very pleased to see how quickly they understood everything. An excellent training session, very nice. Okay. We have regrouped some of these men. How many unraised... We have one unraised knight. Okay. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not know yet who, someone is willing to kill, or plotting to kill, my cousin Gerald. We must stop the villain behind this. Who would do that? Gerald Lannister, you are Jason's son. Okay. I really don't know why someone would try to kill you. You're kind of a really inoffensive Lannister. Not very close to the main line at all. Anyways, let's raise all the men that are left here. We'll get that last knight. And just a couple levies. And we will send these men to gather right there. Siege of King's Landing continues. Still another 4 years to go. We definitely won't have supplies for that. Surely. Though to be fair, we're not really dropping. We're actually well supplied. We're regaining a lot of our men here in the Riverlands. So Sir Forley will be able to... Well, that's not Sir Forley, this is Sir Forley now. Yeah. That's Lord Norwin... Norwin Rexley. I don't even know who that is. He's doing a fine job. Tyrion has come of age. I am proud to see my son no longer a child, but as an adult. A natural administrator from birth, it should surprise no one that Tyrion has come far in his studies of the management of the realm. Not content with understanding the flow of wealth and people, he seems capable of predicting it as if by instinct. He always finds new ways of profiting off of it, too. They grow up fast, and it seems Tyrion has gained Midas touched. Very nice. And mayor trainee. That's so good. He is... I mean, to be fair, he's a really good heir. Altering the deal. My vassal, Lord Tybert, has a contract with me that is quite lenient, exempting him from many of the obligations I would typically expect from one of my vassals. If I could get him to consent to increased obligations, it would greatly benefit the realm in the long term. Yeah, we're not giving him 430 gold. We don't even have that much to pay right now. And I don't think we're going to force him into this. This doesn't really make much sense now. In the middle of a war to try to force increased obligations on the Gold Road. I think this might be more of an answer. I don't think we're quite going to try to persuade him, even though this would probably be more successful. I don't think we're going to bother with that either. I think we're just going to try to keep our lords loyal, to be honest. So we're going to say loyalty is worth more than levies, and let Tybert do as he wants to. Are we getting raided? Oh, we're getting raided. John Meyer. You Ironborn? Who are you? Yeah, from the Harlow Island. Interesting. Knight tutelage for... Oh. Donald Lannister to become the squire of Harry Strickland. Okay, that's Gerald's bastard. I don't see why not, to be fair. He's just a bastard. To be tutored by a Strickland seems fine. Oh, he's from the Lannisters. Yeah, you do as you want. I don't really care about them too much, to be honest. Okay, we've gathered 15,000 men. I don't think we're going to regain too many more. And we have a ton of supplies. Yeah, we've got all our men-at-arms back at full force, and we're just a couple levies short. So it's really not much of a problem. Oh, okay. It seems the Targaryens are finally on the move. They've maxed out the battle modifier, so they went ahead and won 3 more pretty major battles. Battle of Corner Penny and 2 battles of Table Wheat. And now it seems they're finally marching their 50k to the Red Keep to try to lift the siege. Yeah, I mean, we're way too far away anyways from getting it. Harrenhal's sided against us. Or no, they're neutral. Interesting. Either way, we can't really bother with this, so let's just retreat Forley's men. Try to send them to the Riverlands if we can. Meanwhile, this army of Norbert will... I want them to march into the Reach, but there's really not a lot of supply in most of these places. We can kind of traverse here. Yeah, and there's a bit of a way to maneuver this. Huh. Because we want to get that army down south here to join up with Robert. If we can get both these armies to join up with Robert, we'll have about 40,000. We will actually stand a chance against the Targaryens, so that's probably what we need to do. Oh, that's so much attrition. Can we just... Oh, that's not much better. And I think that's it already trying to calculate for which cities we can pass with minimal attrition. Yeah, I guess this is just what it's going to have to be. March our men here to Hurston Hall. We'll lose a bit of attrition. I prefer the other path, to be honest. This one keeps us further away from the Targaryens, so let's do that. And Forley's already on the retreat. Let's see what the Targaryens do. Oh boy, it is really slow to get out of the Red Keep. I don't think Forley's gonna get out in time. My cousin-in-law Ella has given birth to a son. Eddon Lannister, may you grow strong and wise. Another one of Daemon's kids. Oh, are we gonna get away? Just about. Oh. They are trying to chase me, though. But it does seem we've lost them, finally. That was very close. Go to Hurston Hall, retake this as quickly as you can. Which is not very quickly at all. Oh boy, oh boy. Targaryens are very much pursuing us into the Riverlands. So we're just going to run further and try to drag this army with us. I mean, if they want to keep following us, they will suffer attrition. And we should be much more mobile than them. So, yeah, we'll just keep them here around the border right now. Did look like they might be marching here, though. If they're going into the Reach. We don't really have a year to spend on a siege. Let's just send this 14k down south. As quickly as we can. Because I think the Targaryens are going to try to come for us. Armand Prester to be tutored by Lord Durwell. Okay, you can probably do it. At least it's an actual lord. Yeah, and here come the Targaryens. They are indeed trying to pursue us. And they might come for this army here, you know. There's so many of them. Thankfully, they don't seem very well supplied. My spymaster has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting to kill my courtier Ardric. Okay, I don't know why someone would do that. We just recently knighted him. I was thinking of giving him one of the minor lordships we have. I don't like being this close to the Targaryens, honestly. I think they're just going to come here and crush our army again. Forley's men are fully gathered again. Yeah, we don't have any knights there. Send his men to Storm's End if they can. That's not very good either for supplies. Send them there, and then from there we'll go to Storm's End. How's that? Here they come. And we are not going to be dragged into that battle. Especially since the battle modifier has been maxed out anyways. They can't really gain any more on the war score there. They need to retake pretty much all of the occupied holdings we have. So let's march this army maybe right over here. Castle Redwind doesn't seem very strong. In fact, this castle's even weaker. Feathered Tower. Problem is the supply limit at both of those. Go there. Lay a quick siege. And they will probably have to come and break it up. And you can come to the province of Gate Durandon. We need to retake as much of these lands as we can. Yeah, Feather Tower will just take us 4 months, so it'll be a pretty quick siege. Meanwhile, our allies are losing pretty majorly here in the Battle of Goodreath, but that is, quite frankly, to be expected. Ooh, look at this! Traveling through the woods, my retinue was accosted by bandits. They were not after my gold, but attacked outright. Sooner than I could order my men to kill them where they stood. The fighting was fiercer than expected, and what was worse, the thugs were clearly targeting me. Good thing none of them were left standing in the end, for their single-minded attack almost got the better of me. A crumpled note is found near the scene. Payment enclosed in full. Contract issued for when King Aerys of the Iron Throne and Lord Tywin Lannister grew apart. This was undoubtedly the work of that vile churl King Aerys. Aerys is trying to assassinate me, and he's even put on the whole hood. He's going full on into intrigue, which, honestly, he's quite good at. But I will make him regret this. I've become watchful, lost more opinion of Aerys, and he's become my nemesis. Can we assassinate you, actually? Because with no Rhaegar, that would surely help the war. That might actually be our best way to win, to be honest. We have a very high success chance from our agents. Ton of agents. Jaime, there you go. Yes, that'll be very nice if we can actually trigger that. Make sure Feather Tower falls. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not know yet, someone is plotting to kill my courtier Ardrick. Yeah, we knew about this. Tyrion needs a wife. We might just leave that for after the war, to be honest. It's not very urgent. And let's just take the Herigeld skill. That'll give us some more taxes, and hopefully we'll... Yeah, there we go. Gets us profiting again, so we're no longer losing money. Had some random woman join our court. Very nice. We took Feather Tower, and we captured, okay, the Lady of the Keep. Really not worth too much. Yeah, and that didn't even put a dent in the modifier. That's probably why they didn't even bother to break it up. Let's get you over here. We'll at least take back the land that they've taken. Yeah, Yeah, 67,000. They continue to chase our allies further into Dorne almost now. Murder en route. When the time comes, my agents will need a safe escape route out of King Aerys' castle, should anything go wrong. A detailed map of the local with all its hidden paths and caves would be an invaluable resource. What would this do? Just improve the chance of success and more secrecy. This one doesn't really have a chance of failing for some reason. Whereas here we can just pay Cleos, a random zealot, to try to map the surroundings. Let's do it ourselves, I guess, because it doesn't really look like there's a chance of failing. Still being raided. And there they are. Thankfully our lords are dealing with that. How close are you? Oh, there you go. Ooh, this is... It's really not looking good. It keeps going down further. And I thought the battles wouldn't keep affecting it, even though... Because it says maxed out, but it does seem to keep affecting the war score. So that doesn't really help much. Storm's End partial occupation. We're trying to take that back. Just need to take this bit. Join the siege. My spy master has come to me with grave news. It is Jane, the daughter of Lord Lyman of Trident's Mouth, that is plotting against my cousin Gerald. Jane Derry, the obnoxious fiend. Huh. And why is that? Are you rivals or something? Yeah, you are. Very well, that makes sense. Let's get this 14,000 just to stand by, because they don't have these siege weapons anyways. No, I didn't mean to take both of them. Oh boy. Oh boy. How can I just... Why can't I split them up? I'm not selecting both the armies. And you stay. Did we abandon the siege fully? Oh, we did. Oh. And I sent the wrong one in. Well, that's not looking very good. Send those men up here to take back Standwatch. I was hoping to join up with my allies, but they keep just getting their armies destroyed. And I think most of the men we're seeing here, these 55,000 soldiers, are just unraised armies. Yeah, there's 10,000 Starks still coming down the neck. And that seems like it's it from our allies. 1,000 here. Not very helpful. A couple thousand, 4,000 there. We really just need to group up the men. I think our best chance at success is if we somehow assassinate Aerys, but we need to survive for another 6 months or so. Ugh, that is gonna be tough. It's about how long the siege will take. How about this one? 3 months. Okay, Standwatch will be much quicker. Ooh, but meanwhile the Targaryens are laying siege to a ton of land. So this will definitely impact the war score. 88%. Accusations of witchcraft. Bloodstained cloth, crow's feathers, strange smelling concoctions. This is the evidence presented to me by a group of villagers from Castamir's proof that Edmure has been practicing witchcraft in her hut on the outskirts of their village. The villagers claim her evil work must be the cause of sick animals and are calling for her execution. For their sick animals. Okay. I mean, that's definitely circumstantial evidence. Should we actually take this witch into our court? Could she help us with anything? Could having a witch in our court actually help? Upset peasants would damage my popular opinion and my danger. We don't want that, to be fair. This is probably the smartest one. We'll stage an elaborate execution for her, and in reality we'll just sneak her back to my court. It will appease the peasants, and we'll still get the witch in our court. There you go. And I don't know if that actually helps with anything. I guess we can recruit as a spy. Let's do that. $40 days still. 5 months until that triggers. Come on, we still need to survive. Thankfully, our allies are also taking some bits of land here, so it is keeping us alive just. There we go, Stanwich has been taken back. Oh, come on now. Select this army. This is, I think, a weaker fort. Hurston Hall, Fort 2. Is that actually the only fort? Yeah, those are just cities. Okay, nice. We can retake the whole province. And Ellenwatch is about to fall as well. Very nice. So we'll have all of Storm's End back under Robert's control. Okay, it's helping a little bit at a time, not very much. Could send you on the offensive to try to siege out Windwater Fork, because I do think the castle will be weak. Yeah. I think we just need some of these holdings. Just keep sieging their lands. So go to Wine Shield on the other side of the bridge. Should be pretty quick siege. Hopefully we can just keep taking lands on the border to extend this war until we can, you know, maybe assassinate Aerys in 3 months. 2 months now. 4 months to siege out Wine Shield. So that'll take a little longer, and I think this place will also take a little longer. 9 months for Hurston Hall. Jeez. Offer of knight tutelage for Armin Prester again. I swear I keep sending him out to become someone's squire, and it's not really doing anything. Harmon Danet to teach him. Okay, the brother of Lord of Runvane. Just do it. Just go ahead, I think, at this point. I just want that kid to be tutored by someone. Ah, and the Starks have finally arrived. Those 10,000 we were looking at a bit ago who were in the neck have joined up. Fraser still neutral. But let's see what the Starks do. Do they join up with our 14,000 here and try to retake Henry? Or do they go further down south? Oh no! The existence of my plot to murder King Aerys has been discovered. While my involvement is not yet known, this will make it a lot more difficult to bring my plans to fruition. That is the worst thing that could have happened. Yeah. Now we only have a 20% chance at success. Damn. Cersei, you can go support schemes. At least that'll help us. Plus 30%. Yeah, look at that. It's got the success chance up to 34. At least, so that is probably not going to fire anymore. A meal to die for. My agents have prepared for weeks. The cook has been bribed to look the other way. The poison has been acquired, and the duck was gifted to King Aerys alone. It will be rubbed with the poison, and the bed of herbs will mask the smell as it is served. The deadly bitterness will be the last thing my target ever tastes. So we can still go for it. It's only a 34% chance at success now, with a 41% chance of the scheme just being outright discovered. I think we're better off just trying to wait another 4 months. I think we'll probably be able to hold on. Yeah, more time to prepare. And I think that's how we're going to leave this out, actually. The war is looking very troubling. But with these new Stark men, we'll have about 30,000 down here. Actually, if we can get both our armies to join up. Down here, we'd have about 55. We might stand a chance. This siege is really not going to be it, so let's just march this army down here to Broadarch, and we'll try to join up in the Reach. And we'll join with this force as well. Let's actually just finish the siege before we end the episode, so that I don't forget to do this next time. Just make sure we take Wine Shield. It's only 30 days away. Lord Garyon of Oxbridge has accused my vassal Lord Garrison of having an extramarital affair with his soulmate Lady Alice. How could he defile the sanctity of his marriage? Well, if she is his soulmate, that would probably be how. They are well-known lovers at this point. Yeah. I mean, I can imprison him for adultery, essentially, I guess. But I don't really care about the Lord of Oxbridge. I think I'm just going to ignore this. These accusations are nothing but malice and lies. Yeah, I don't think that's our business, to be honest. Okay, we have taken... what was it called? Wine Shield. That's it. And I will just send these men to also join up in Broadarch, and hopefully next episode we can try to bring the fight to the Targaryens, maybe engage them here with our allies. We'll have to think about that. But for now, I still think our best chance is if we can get this plot to fire. The success chance has gone back up, and now we have 4 months to wait. So we'll have to see. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this, please do like and subscribe. Thank you to everyone again who has been leaving likes and subscribing. Recently we've just hit 200 subscribers and I'm very happy. So thanks to you all again. And I look forward to seeing you next time when we continue with this war and hopefully get it a little more under control. Otherwise, we'll probably lose the war next episode. But yeah, we'll find out. Anyways, that's it for today. Goodbye, guys.